The start of this episode, where we were getting the Itto quest, was about a week or two ago. Pretty much the day he came out was the day I got this quest started, but I didn't do anything with it, and now we're gonna actually do something with it. So let's go.
Arataki Itto? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him. And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged. I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to?
I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away. When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself. Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Trying to keep messing with the mic. Any noises you hear that sound like fumbling like this is me just trying to adjust the mic. Because I never know.
Arataki Itto? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on. Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
Yeah, with her soft-spoken voice, I didn't expect her to start trying to quote him.
Ugh, that's just plain wrong.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
I think I understand your point.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable. So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Hold on. don't know why they even want. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Which one?
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
Oh, I thought the auto
We
was
know
still on.
he's all.
Catherine says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way. He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryo Commission?
At the time, Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision. The Vision Hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
The evidence is solid.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Thanks for all the info.
You know,
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
let's see. Let me see if we can get my spelling right. No, I can never get my spelling right. I'm stupid.
Ogre textiles and kimonos it is.
But Heather.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryo Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Do I have enough more to cover the fee?
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Man, you might as well start calling me Morax, cause I got a lot of Mora.
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Paimon, that's pennies to us.
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryo Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount
a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Is this the cutscene that we'll get?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Beans? Why beans?
So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
as planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter
It
behind.
looked like a girl.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
I can already tell that Itto's story is going to have him wanting to find his friend again.
I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Oh, wait, we're talking about oh, that was a long time ago, so Itto wouldn't be looking for that blue Oni.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Sorry, but any character that I know that is voiced by Max Middleman, he tries to do something evil, he will most surely fall flat on his face, like literally.
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
And again, if you know a character is voiced by Max, you better be prepared for another comedic character.
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait, Hyman still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Yes, now that you mention it,
Oh no.
I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
What, he's allergic to beans? If he's allergic, I hope they're really not throwing beans at him. They're gonna kill him.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
I really hope no one's throwing a bean at him, because he's gonna die.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
It seems a bit unfair to me.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It's a character voiced by Max Middleman. He is very much misunderstood.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
I do not want to send a man to the hospital.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky. But also, thanks. Let's head to Yashiori Island and start looking for Itto.
I feel like I'm being set up to murder. And I don't want to do this. Also forgot that I had to do the hangout events with Ningguang and Yujin after I do the Archon quest. I think I'm almost done, and then I realized there's still like much more. I don't know how long the Archon quest is going to be. Maybe 2 hours. 3.
According to Detective Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a... Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead.
Oh. Also, I gotta check something. I'm just so... Yeah, I've lost my pity to Raiden. Wait. No. This is some bullshit. Oh no, I got Hu Tao. Okay, that's who I had gotten recently. Okay, yeah. I lost my pity for Raiden, and so I then got Hu Tao. I lost my pity for her, so now I should be able to get Raiden. That's some funny shit. I was like so confused, like could I have lost the pity like twice? I was like, no, that can't be possible. You're not supposed to be able to lose the 50-50 twice. You're guaranteed the character after you lose your 50-50, which is a good thing for getting Raiden, so I might as well just not pull. The fuck are the footprints going? Oh, there he is.
Wait! Could that be him? Is that Arataki Itto? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
I would really like to not trigger this man to die.
We'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Well, can I just go out there and talk to him peacefully? Excuse me, sir. Arataki Itto?
Hey, who's sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
Yikes! We've been...
Yes, we were. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't...
Wait! Could that be him? He doesn't
I
seem
don't want to throw
save a
beans
lot-
at him. Aw, crap. Sorry about this, dude, but... I'm gonna trigger your allergy. I hope your lung doesn't collapse. Real sorry about this. I missed. Oh, I did.
Beans, no!
Oh no, the poor guy's crying. I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this.
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
We threw an entire bag of beans at him. He's going to die.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Gotta tell you, Max is giving us the best deliveries of lines.
Need a moment. Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Bro, I feel bad for throwing beans at him. And again, gotta commend Max. He does a great job voicing these kind of characters.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You could... I don't want to scare him with beans. You can never be too careful when you're dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here? Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I packed...
Robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings.
You're doing this all wrong, man. I can already tell that you're just doing this all wrong. Or you're just really just trying to make up some story.
And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
At least you're honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister! We've accepted a commission to bring you back!
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly she took a commission to bring you back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Itto! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall. What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Itto a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Itto has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Seriously, everyone else who voices their character does a good job, but I'm just gonna say that Max is knocking his character out of the park.
Uncle Itto, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh! It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Also, Max is doing a whole lot of, like, off subtitle words. I am sure that he added in these little, like, those little lines that aren't in the subtitle.
Okay.
I don't know, beforehand I kind of was a little bit disliked Itto, and I wasn't much of a fan of him, but I'm like, you know what, Max is making me like him.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me. They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
Alright, you have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else. Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Hold on. There we go, get out of that. Of course, Orange would main the Canadian ether. He is a Canadian boy.
By the way, Paimon's curious. What kind of game is beetle fighting?
I know of one, but it's definitely not the one. It's definitely not normal. It's like the one in Yakuza, yeah?
You guys have seen Oni Kabuto out in the wild, right? Even though they might look menacing on the outside, they're big softies on the inside. Most of the time, they're just sitting there doing nothing. But let me tell ya, once the Oni Kabuto start fighting, they won't let anything get in their way.
Had to adjust my mic for a moment.
The grand game of beetle fighting is a match where your beetle tries to flip the other beetle onto its back.
Well, I love how we got a little backstory for the Traveler with that.
At least 800. I may have even crossed the 1,000 mark by this point. Anyway, after a while, you can tell a beetle's fighting potential just by looking at its shape, size, and the patterns on its body. But it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not up for a fight or doesn't have the guts, well, then it's game over. Boy, are you two lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know.
But we're not the ones that will be playing. We're just here to keep an eye on you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm just tooting my own horns here, but just you wait. I'll make you a beetle expert in no time. And by the way, that kid has one tough beetle. We can't underestimate it. We have to find a real lean, mean beetle warrior.
Okay, so he's not the sharpest horn on the Oni.
Okay, let me see.
What was that?
Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. I'll bet my bottom Mora we're gonna find some major league Oni Kabuto hiding out there.
I heard something scratching. What the fuck?
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Oh, so this is supposed to happen.
Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's look. You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto. Huh? Oh, what the? Oh, no, not lavender melons. Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's
Oh my God.
try somewhere else. As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni Kabuto.
It's kinda small.
Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but size isn't everything in a beetle fight.
You said earlier that size matters.
Just let the expert explain, okay? What smaller beetles lack in strength, they make up for in agility. They usually got a whole bunch of sick moves just ready to whip out when the right moment comes.
Sure, but it doesn't come to be very energetic either.
Listen, you can never see a beetle's true energy until it's in the ring. It might look a bit young and docile, but that's got its advantages. Haven't you ever heard this?